Okay, so I'm going to start this video one more time. I have no clue what happened. My phone did its thing where it quit recording like 5 seconds in. I actually looked like it was recording and it wasn't. I even paused it and restarted it, and it never recorded more than 5 seconds. So we are at the Harry S. Truman Dam Visitor Center. Closes at 4 o'clock. It's like 2:30. And we are down here by the dam. As you can see, right there's the dam. And all these fishermen are out here. There's actually nobody swimming. But, you know, lately people don't go swimming. It's like people are afraid to be outdoors. It's a whole thing ever since, 2019. People don't want to be outside. Scared to death to be around people, but whatever. Anyways, but the fishermen are out here. The lake is beautiful. It's like 80-some degrees. It's hot. It's humid. It's gorgeous out here. And we're actually underneath one of the observation decks. Let me zoom you back out. And I'm going to show you. That's a long ways down there. But really pretty. A lot of boats. Now you're seeing the vultures. They're the red-headed vultures. Usually we see a lot of bald eagles here. But anyways, I'm going to pause you a second. Okay, so there was people here with a little one, and I don't like to have them in the video, so just out of respect. So what we're looking at is, this is Truman Lake, Truman Dam, and across the dam, and that is the beginning of the Lake of the Ozarks. So they raise and lower the levels here to raise and lower the levels there. So I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. They had this slated to close it down permanently, just shut it down. So this was not going to ever be open again. And a lot of people were angry, rightfully so. This is a very popular visitor center to come to. There's a lot of events that happen here. And everybody was shocked that this is one of the places that the state wanted to close down permanently. So now it is open only on Friday and Saturday from 9 to 4. At least it's open 2 days a week. I'm not sure what their reasoning was to close it. They had actually just put in quite a bit of money into this place. They had, purchased a bunch of new tables, as you could see, really nice and everything. So if you're ever camping or coming to this area, this is a great place to check out. You turn around so you can see this part of the building. Actually see how nice this is. This is one of my most favorite areas to come. I'm gonna get a screenshot. For my thumbnail. But I love coming here. This is I had a tick on my phone. Huh? There was a tick on my phone.
A tick?
Yep.
Oh.
So we need to be careful. So anyways, I hope he's not was on my hand. I just put him on my face. But anyways, are we going inside?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take you inside. If I put you down quick or pause you, it's because little ones are running around. I try to avoid them. But There's a lot of things inside to look at, and then if we have the ambition, we'll go out into the woods. We'll see. It is extremely hot. I don't remember if it's this video or the one I tried to record. I was saying it's in the mid-80s, and it's very humid out. Beautiful day in Missouri. So the general store is open. So, and of course we have this here. And I'm going to go ahead and pause you. So we're going to come. So they have their living history.
Set the projector off, but I couldn't reach around the button. So. Joy. Yep, it should loop. So. Hi folks, how y'all today? Surviving. Have you been here before? Oh yeah. Okay. I can say videos going on in there. The overlook. You can look at the fishermen trying to catch fish up there. You know. So. This used to be our family vacation when I was growing up. Was coming and seeing the progress on Truman Lake. Yep. When I was a kid, we used to come down here. We traveled our like I said, with campers. We would have to stop by and see where they was at. You know, see the big excavators tearing it all up and everything. So. And it's a neat trip. Like I said, a lot of guys come through and go, when I was a kid, we was here. It's like, well, that was my story too, you know. So, well, thank you guys. We come every year. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Like I said, it's still neat to come by and enjoy. I enjoy the overlook, but we go up there all the time to look at.
We have some arrowheads. I'm too short to see those, but you guys should be able to. So here we have a Cooper's hawk. And that is one big beaver. A mural. So let's go this way. It's really difficult to get all this information in, but I will highlight like some of the exhibits. Lewis and Clark, the Louisiana Purchase. Jacob Kuntz. Try not to go too fast, guys, but there is so much history here. Clinton, Missouri's.
I mean, this is a really long ramp. Imagine holding the body weight like that the whole way up this.
I don't know if you guys can read what she wrote, but I would pause it.
You know the show about Rustic?
Compared to the 160-pound paddlefish was just caught this spring. I'll look it up. And wow, they removed all the exhibits. This was full of exhibits up here. I don't know what they did. Huh. So here we have. I want to get where you can see it. I don't know if I can. They have it situated in a way that you can't really get a good shot of him. Isn't he beautiful? I'm trying to get a good screenshot. Cannot believe I've only been filming for 13 minutes. Morale mushrooms. So the blue tape outlines Eagle's Nest. If I stand here, the blue tape outlines the Eagle's Nest. 10 feet, 5 feet, there's the 10 feet marker against the wall. 10 feet, there's the other 10 feet, 10 feet. And here is the depth, average depth, national recorded depth of an eagle's nest is 20 feet. Their column is only 12 feet high. So imagine the depth of an eagle's nest being taller than this room. So what we could do is get some information, and I'm going to pick up some things. You know what? I'm going to put this on both of my channels, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send to one subscriber on each channel a set of books, because they have all kinds of books like this. How's that, guys? I'll set a goal for each channel on views and I'll pick up a bunch of different information and things like that. And each channel will get a drawing into a set of magazines. So, and here's a really good view from up here. They're all after a free meal. Usually, though, the bald eagles are on that side. So here's some pictures of what it looked like when it was going up. The sun is hitting on all this, making it hard to see it all. What I didn't do was show you guys what was on this wall. We have this. Look at this, guys. This is an aerial photograph that shows the early construction stages of Harry S. Truman Visitor Center. This is where we're standing right now. That is pretty cool. That is cool. I'm glad Alan pointed that out. I didn't miss that. So there is a mastodon tooth. And you can see, read that yourself. Just pause it. Here's our bats. Global positioning units. Okay, let's go over and check out this, because how do you operate a dam? I'll pause and let you guys pause that and read it. That's about the powerhouse, flood control. You just pause that and read it. I'll back up just a hair so you can read the whole thing and zoom in. So here is
This, of course, is done
a map
to avoid downstream flooding. From time to time, when natural water flow is low, water may be released over the spillway to improve dissolved oxygen levels downstream. Generating electricity and helping to control dangerous flooding are just two of the many benefits provided by the Harry S. Truman Dam and Reservoir. This is the powerhouse of the Harry S. Truman Dam and Reservoir. Inside are 6 turbine generators capable of producing 160,000 kilowatts of electricity. Usually, these generators are activated when conventional power plants cannot meet public demand or flood storage water.
So that's pretty cool. So let's come over here.
conceived, the producing of electricity gets underway. The wicket gates open, allowing lake water to enter a passageway and reach the turbine, causing the turbine to spin. Each turbine is connected to its own generator by a large shaft. Inside the generator, rotating magnets pass magnetizers and wires, inducing an electrical current. Flowing water, which started the process, exits after most of its energy has been converted to electricity. Newly created electricity passes through the transformer to the switch.
Okay, so we're going to go down and take a look at the mastodon.
Vital as creating electricity.
I'm right. Oh, you can't get downstairs from here anymore.
The dam's primary objective is flood control. A function
Oh, we have to go this way around. Okay.
flood control often requires the carefully considered storage or release of large volumes of water.
Right, this is pretty cool. It's really big. So we're going to enter down into here. And be careful not to trip on the stairs. So here we have a replica of a large mastodon tusk. Not just a replica. A lot of this stuff is going to be replicas. So the plaque here is gone. That will be like a jaw. Behind me is replicas of bones and teeth and some of the animals found together a bony spring bed. Get where you can read that if you wish to pause it. Pretty cool. Here we have replicas of right and left femur, upper bone of the hind legs. I'm going to start. I'm going to lay my stuff down a second. So on the side, get ready to read the side, if you can. Age of man in North America is 1500 AD. Host, glacial warm. Age of mammals, glacial cold plate, Wisconsin. Age of mammals. And then this one doesn't really say anything. It's on the front. So this is another piece like that up there. Replica of juvenile mastodon, mandible. Replica of large adult mastodon, humerus, bone from the foreleg. So here is what antique site would look like. It's all replicated, but I'm going to come over here and take a look from here. Pretty cool. a long ways up there, guys. So. Over here where you can pause this and read up on that. And I'll come over here where you can continue this. And you can read that. And then I'll back up where you see all that. Okay, now I think I'm going to pause this and get you some more literature and for the giveaway. And remember that what you need to do is comment below that you're in, so that somebody that doesn't want to be in on the giveaway doesn't have to be. So I'm going to pick up some more literature and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I am hurrying because Alan's staying in the car. He is my driving Miss Daisy. And, you know, he's like, whatever you want to do this weekend because it is your birthday. So this is part of my birthday. Yesterday, Friday, was actually my birthday. So he did take me to lunch to Culver's. Awesome. I loved it. I can eat fish, no problem. And he bought me a purple butterfly mug, you know, with those cups. So I'm good. But today's just been a roam around, have fun day. The sun is in our face, so I'm probably not getting a very good shot of this cabin. This is the Powell Crabtree cabin, 1857. I could live like this, guys. I could so do this. Give me one room. Well, I already live tiny. You know, have my little kitchen area, my dining room, stick my bed over there. As long as I have a toilet, I'm happy. I'd be happy with something this size. I am. Here, let's turn my light on. I can do that with this phone. So I'm not going all the way upstairs. I'm going to show you through the rafters, the rails. Da! Can you imagine back in the day living? I'd be happy right now. I'd be so happy. This is my dream home. Something like this is my dream home. Could you not build me a little cabin like this? I'd be happy. Okay. There's people coming with children. I gotta pause you guys. Okay, on to the next. I just complimented on my hair. How wonderful. I love it when people say that. I don't do anything special. I wash it, brush it, pull it back. Look at this. I'm just going to pause and scan. So this would be somebody's homestead. This is the Ed Elmore cabin, 1999. So this has been reconstructed to look like a cabin out of, well, it's probably been reconstructed from a cabin. Oh, now that's some really old glass. Y'all see that? Wow. This one's got a fireplace. A little cabinet for the dishes and what have you. A little table, you know, where they would have done their writing. The kitchen table. A bird has found a home. And then they have these kind of steps. Oh, look, this one has beds. This is what the beds were like. They had like the rope under the mattresses, and there's a little cradle. How cool. I have to turn around and get back down. I'm gonna pause you. Okay, so we're gonna come over here to these buildings. So it's like a corn crib kind of building barn with a breezeway. This is locked. So like just tried to go up my nose. So this would have been for like animals, horses, cows, whatever they put in here. Chickens. A trough. Amazing. I'll slow down, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. This is really, really cool. There's the door. I love the chicken coop area. We have a door here. I'm not getting it. I'm not going to open it because I probably couldn't get it wiggled shut. Mosquito tried to go up my nose. Look, more roosting boxes. Cool. And then we have a corral. Oop, there's a hole right there. I still feel like I have a bug up my nose. That's life. So we have a water trough. This is amazing. Try remember to slow down, guys. I'm sorry. So cool. They got it open. Of course, they have two hands. So let's go ahead and head back out, guys. Remember, I'm not going to go to the store. I don't have any money on me. I left it in the car. And I'm going to let these people go ahead and go ahead of me. We're just going to take some moments and check out the scenery. And if you want in on the drawing, remember to comment I'm in. And make sure you're subscribed, because I will look back and make sure you're subscribed. And I will make sure that you've commented and all that. So I can go back to my actual YouTube page and look and see who's subscribed and all that. It's worked for me, but I want to make sure the people who are subscribed are in the drawing and all that, to be fair. So I want to make sure everybody knows how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for hanging out with me on this. And it will be on both channels. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. And I think I actually added both of the cabins. I really like that one better. This is cool. That one's more like my cup of tea, with a little wood stove and You know, just enough room I could actually sleep right downstairs. I love it. All right, guys. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me on this fun day at Truman Lake at the Visitor Center. Bye, guys.